I don't think I've presented evidence before you that I can say General Sibiya is corrupt yet. The investigations we have on the other side will prove that there is benefits to General Sibiya of illegal means that came to him, directly or indirectly.
And nothing will happen ever.
Welcome back to Heads Up SA, where we break down South Africa's biggest political and crime stories with no filter. The walls are closing in on Deputy National Commissioner General Sibiya. At the Madlanga Commission, a witness known only as Witness C had just dropped some of the most explosive testimony yet, directly linking Sibiya to secret payments, missing wildlife, and state security operations. Let's start on the 6th of December 2024. According to former Police Minister Bheki testimony, this was the day Gauteng's counterintelligence team raided the home of Vusmuzi Cat Matlala. Witness C, who was part of that operation, told the commission that when Matlala was interrogated, he told everything. Among bombshells, Matlala allegedly told the officers that General Sibiya loves money.
I can rather say it also in the vernac that he used. He said, yeah, General Sibiya, orata mali chelete dama. So meaning that General Sibiya loves money a lot. Cause
he recalled giving Sibiya cash for his son's wedding.
When General Sibiya's son was getting married, and he was invited to that party thereof, and at that event he had given General Sibiya an amount of 300,000 in support to of that marriage or a party.
And get this, that the money would be dropped off in a rubbish bin inside Sibiya's office.
General Sibiya instructed him to place the money in the dustbin at his office. It was like he has a bathroom attached to his office.
If that's true, it's not just corruption, it's arrogance in broad daylight. Witness C went further, saying Matlala was furious after the raid. He's been promised that SAPS actions against him would be defused, promises that never came true.
Mr. Matlala expressed a lot of frustrations against General Sibiya, to say that after the raid at December 6, he was promised that the actions by the SAPS will be actually anything by us to him will be diffused.
And that connects perfectly with the WhatsApp message sent by Brown Mokgotsi to Matlala on the 31st of December, saying, the team that was harassing you has been disbanded. Here is where the story takes a darker turn. Bheki testified that Matlala personally told him he was being dragged into political battles he wanted no part of, and that General Sibiya was using him to take out General Khumalo.
No, he says, he comes to me because he realizes that he has been abused. After that, he says he has been approached by Sibiya, General Sibiya, to write an affidavit against Khumalo so that Khumalo can be arrested. So this cat tells me.
Which Khumalo? You know quite a few Khumalos.
No, this one, the head,
Dr. Khumalo.
The head of the CI. The head of the CI, the leader of the PKTT. Yeah.
He indicated that, but now for his safety, because he indicated that we call General Sibiya the pit bull. So now he indicated that for his safety and then he would just play along with him, because fearing that should he made it known that he is no longer on his side or whatever, I do not know how to put it, then as he calls him Pitbull, he knows that should General Sibiya find out that Matlala has changed sides, then it means that it will be the end of his life.
So, is this a personal vendetta or a political purge playing out inside the SAPS? Witness C didn't stop there. He said Matlala revealed that Minister Senzo Mchunu brought in the State Security Agency using grabbers to identify and track those investigating him. Those same grabbers, according to Witness C, were used by Brown Mokgotsi to trace vehicles linked to the political killings task team and the Gauteng Counterintelligence Unit.
Thank you, Witness C. Please then proceed to detail the kind of assistance that Mr. Matlala says he received from the minister. This is with reference to paragraph 95 of your statement.
Thank you. In his response pertaining the assistance that he got for the 6 December raid at his house, he said the minister had engaged with his security and they have utilized the grabber machines in order to identify the SAPS members who had been investigating him and who had raided his house at on the 6th of December. And that is where now Mr. Mokgotsi had sent him the vehicle registration numbers of the cars that we were using when we went to his house. And that is where now he had also made. They had also made inquiries on my identity and my commander's identity, and that is how he knew that it was us and that we belonged to a team headed by Lieutenant General S.D. Kumar. Thank you.
And then following the receipt of that information, what steps did Mr. Matlala then take to get GCI Ops off his back or to deter the ongoing investigation into him?
Okay, thank you. That is when now he was advised to do a litigation against the team that came to his house, and he lied that we have stolen his Rolex watch, his wife's Cartier watch, and the Apple MacBook Pro, and indeed we received that litigation, and he also told us that for him to go to Brooklyn SAPS to open a case, it was an advice by Mr. Brown Mokgotsi, the minister, and the DNC. And he went to Brooklyn SAPS, then they were of no assistance to him as the items that he listed to be stolen. They were reflecting on the SAP 13 to show that the officers didn't steal from him, and then the case was never registered. Then, through the assistance of the DNC and the minister, together with Brown Mokgotsi, then a certain Colonel Simelane of Gauteng Crime Intelligence was assigned to assist him in opening a case, and I believe that the case has been opened at Protea Clan, SAPS, against the team. He was also informed that he should open a case with IPID.
Before you move on from paragraph 95, good morning, witness. It's Commissioner.
Remember, General Sibiya told
Person
Parliament
who
he knows
complains that
nothing
I
about
procured
grabbers.
spying equipment. It is his wife who procured those spying equipment, working for the city of Joburg. So this thing of making allegations for the sake of making allegations because you want to taint a person, they don't really work. That is why nothing happened to date, and nothing will happen ever.
Okay.
After the raid, Matlala was advised by Sibiya, Mokgotsi and Senzo Mchunu to open a case at Brooklyn SAPS over his missing Rolex and other valuables. Witness C also testifies that Matlala had once given Sibiya 20 impalas for a mysterious plot of land, but according to him, all those impalas died.
Thank you. Of the other things that he indicated that General Sibiya benefited from him is that he had given General Sibiya a total of 20 impalas for his plot. And unfortunately, all of the 20 impalas died. Though he didn't specify as to for which plot and how did the impalas die. I still recall when I jokingly made a remark to say that maybe the impalas didn't like General Sibiya, and then we just laughed about it. Thank you.
For completion's sake, witness C, the reference to impalas there, is that a reference to the antelope that lives in the wild?
Yeah, that is correct, yes.
Correct. And where you say in your statement he gave General Sibiya 20 impalas for his plot, that is a reference to a plot belonging to or occupied by General Sibiya. Is that so?
Commissioners, on that, he didn't specify as to whether it's for the new plot that he had bought, that General Sibiya had bought, or the plot where General Sibiya resides as in now.
But that it was General Sibiya's plot. Is that your evidence?
Yes, my evidence is that it was General Sibiya's plot, but he didn't specify as to which of the plots.
Now, whether that was karma or carelessness, it's a metaphor for what's happening to Sibiya's reputation, dying in real time. Remember when General Dladla Mkhwanazi called Sibiya a criminal? At the time, many dismissed it as infighting, but this testimony under oath makes those words sound more like a warning. And maybe that's why National Commissioner Fani Masemula is refusing to shut down the investigations against Sibiya, even though Sibiya insists that the President's announcement of the Madlanga Commission should have ended them. One thing is clear, the more the commission uncovers, the more General Sibiya's name keeps popping up in dark corners of power, politics and policing. The witness's testimony doesn't just expose corruption, it exposes how deep the rot might go inside SAPS. This is Heads Up SA. We'll keep you updated as the story unfolds. If you found this breakdown insightful, hit that like button, subscribe and turn on the notifications bell, because in South Africa, the truth always finds a way to surface. Keep your heads up, SA.